is Wrathion. Yeah, his name is Wrathion. And I've told you guys before, and I'll tell you again.
Can always use another.
We just kicked off a hype train. Frog, aka Cousin City, thank you for the sub, man. Reyna, thank you for the 100 bits too. You're the one who kicked it up. Thank you so much, guys. Holy shit. Hype train to start the stream. Thank you, thank you. As I was saying, I've told you guys before and I'll tell you again. Trust me on this. Pick Wrathion. Don't be fucking around and giving shit to Sabellian. He can't be trusted. He can't be trusted. You need to understand this. And I'm going to lay down as an attorney. I'm about to lay down some fucking evidence on your asses. Especially this final piece of evidence, which will be a short video of why you should have picked Wrathion and why you shouldn't have picked Sabellian. If you are a Sabellian person, I urge you to convert immediately. Immediately. You need to convert over because, well, let me tell you why. Right here. Real quick history lesson for you guys. Right. Wrathion is a young dragon who hatched during the events of Cataclysm. He's essentially a baby whelpling still. Very small, sprightly, eyes full, of hope for the future. And after the Red Dragonflight arranged to use the ancient Titan device to purge his egg of its old god corruption, while Wrathion refused to be a pawn for the Red Dragonflight, he took his role as a black dragon and therefore a guardian of the earth seriously and set about performing his duties to the best of his abilities. Look at this guy. He's just a kid. Our boy Wrathion is just a little man, little kid, little man-child, trying to do what he thinks is right for his people and trying to be an earth guardian at the same time. Because Daddy Dragon, Deathwing, fucked it up. So what did Wrathion do? Well, his first order of business for Wrathion was to organize for every corrupted black dragon that he knew to be hunted down and destroyed. That's right. Another purge. We love purges in this game. Anybody who decides to purge anything in the world of Warcraft reaches elite status in my mind as a character. You guys know how I feel about Arthas. Stratham should have been purged. Had Uther not been a bitch, the entire Scourge probably would have been stopped right there. Hoping to cleanse his flight of the old god influence that had plagued it for so long, by the time the events of Mists of Pandaria, Wrathion's attention had turned to the protection of Azeroth. Look at that. Look at that. Right? What's up, Ashrayna? Look at that. After he had taken care of what was potentially one of the worst corruptions in WoW history, he turned his eyes to protecting us. Such a good guy, man. Such a good guy. He had foreseen a great threat building, the coming of the Burning Legion, and decided the only way for Azeroth to be prepared for such a threat was to be united. Wrathion believed that the best way for this to happen was for one faction to win the war and unite all of Azeroth under one strong leader, choosing Varian Wrynn of the Alliance for this purpose. I mean, yeah, Wrathion played some games behind the scenes, right? Wrathion fucked around a little bit. We know that. We know that. He tried to eliminate one faction to create the other, but his intentions were pure. He just wanted Azeroth to survive the coming storm that he saw. Okay? So, don't fault the man for fucking around a little bit. Now, I'm not going to go through all the history of Wrathion, just a brief one, because I got something else to show you. Sabellian. Let's talk a little bit about Sabellian and the dumb bitches who picked him and decided to quest with him.
We have a realm to destroy.
Vef Friel, thank you for the follow and welcome to our Scourge. You can't rule the world if you got de-enchanted. Oh, well, let's see. Let's see what Sabellian did anyways. Hi, I'm sleepy. Yeah, we all are. So, Sabellian is a much older dragon than Wrathion. Old bitch, okay? Not only is he not cool, he's essentially a fucking boomer dragon. He's a boomer black dragon, okay? So any of you guys who picked him just based off of that, what the fuck were you thinking? But anyway, let's continue here. Deathwing's own son, he served as a lieutenant under him. During the events of Warcraft 2, Deathwing decided to store away black dragon eggs on Draenor, entrusting Sabellian to safeguard the eggs and the Black Dragonflight there. Sabellian has remained on Draenor ever since, even after its transition into Outland, taking up residence in Blade's Edge Mountains. So while Wrathion was running around, you know, purging, saving Azeroth, Sabellian was sitting his ass on a couple eggs in the Outlands. All right, so you tell me which one sounds more heroic, which one sounds better. All right, I'm just laying the court. I'm laying the case before the court here. One was in the Outlands sitting on some fucking eggs. The other was working his ass off to purge all the evil from his people and unite Azeroth under one banner. Okay? Sabellian has remained in Draenor ever since. Yeah, we know. Yeah, okay, I just fucking read that. Sam, catch up with yourself. Okay, during the events of Burning Crusade, Sabellian, under the guise of his visage form of Baron Sebelmain, yeah, sure, worked with players to defeat Grand Giants who also inhabited the zone. At some point, Sabellian became friends with a half-orc, half-ogre, half-orc horde champion named Rexxar. Yes, we know who Rexxar is, though it's unclear if Rexxar knows his friend was a dragon. According to his followers, Sabellian found a way to cleanse the black dragons on Draenor/Outland of their corruption rather than killing them. Pussy move. Risky move. Okay? The purge needed to happen here. Sabellian thought that he could, he figured out a way to remove the corruption. In essence, risking the entire planet, because if his plan didn't work, and if the corruption remained, he would be essentially raising the next generation of corrupted black dragons to come and booty fuck us straight off of Azeroth. Okay? I'm telling you guys, you gotta be careful. His black dragons are... you gotta be careful. They could be. Good way to go. Yeah, Justin, yeah. Yeah. He has also successfully taken full control over Blade's Edge Mountains and has been successfully ruling those members of the Black Dragonflight who lived in the Outland for many years. Okay, I'll leave it at that in this summary. There's more to this article, but we're going to leave it at that. Okay, so what do we know so far? We laid the case before the court. I'm about to drop the fucking bomb of evidence on you guys in a second here. The final nail in the coffin for Sabellian. But what do we know so far? Wrathion. Purging. Uniting Azeroth. Cool, millennial-esque dragon, like myself. Cool guy, just trying to do the right thing. A young boy trying to find his way through the world and fix what his father did wrong. Okay, that's Wrathion's case. Sabellian. Boomer fucking black dragon, sitting on his ass all day in the Outland and raising what could potentially be a bunch of corrupted, fucked up black dragons. Okay? Wrathion is like 13 or something now, then I guess that makes him a Gen Z or something. Gen X, I don't know. Whatever the fuck comes after millennials. Yes, so, Boomer objection. Boomer objection denied. Okay, we're not